Hello and welcome back to the channel. So this evening I'm fishing at Witch's Point, just trying to pick up a few rays. Very last minute session, probably got my stuff together or made the decision to come out about 2 hours ago. Grabbed it all, lobbed it in the car and out we come. Got my first rod out tonight and I'm looking for some rays, mainly a small lloyd just to finish off my Bristol Channel slam. Area's been fishing very well, a lot of rays been showing and the occasional smooth hound. There's a few crabs on the ledge behind me, so people have been targeting the hounds off this particular mark. Got one rod out already on an up and over rig. I'll be fishing up and overs on both rods this evening. Classic baits, squid, sandeel, bluey, just mixing them all up and chucking them out, random combinations to see if we can tempt the fish. So I'm going to get the second rod set up now and see if we can pull a fish or two out tonight. So we've had the first bite of the session on this right hand rod. It's the first rod I put out. It was quite an aggressive take, a lot of sharp rattles. Not a dogfish bite and not a typical ray bite either. So it's gone a couple of times, just on a plain sand eel. It is falling slack, so we'll get him in. Let's hit it and see if there's anything there. No fish on that one, but that must be a fish. That is a fish. Oh, let's put this down quick. Oh, don't scratch the rod. Feel for this one. Yeah, fish here. Tighten the drag. Yeah, that's a fish. I won't put a reducer into this, it's going to be awkward. Really low down. It's a good fish, or feels tidy enough. Very strong. It's always a small like, oh, look at him there. Look at that. It's on the surface there. I didn't catch a glimpse of what it was though. Have to run down. And that, folks, is a very nice small-eyed ray. Finished off my slam nicely. Lovely fish on that up and over rig, and a single sand eel, single knockout sand eel. Fantastic quality bait by them. Difficulty landing it there on my own. It's not a venue you want to fish on your own, if I'm being honest. Beautiful female fish. I'd say she's probably 7 or 8 pounds. Cracking fight, cracking bite. You saw the bite while I was winding the other rod in. So, slip it back. So what a great start that was. First cast, and a lovely small-eyed. And fairly decent one, to be honest. And the rig that's done the business, as I said, I'd be using is the up and over. Now, probably 90% of my ray fishing is done with an up and over. A lot of the marks we're fishing around our area are either in like fairly deep water, or you're up at a bit of a height. And my opinion, and the reasons why I use it, is because if you're fishing from a top like we are today, and you're 20-30 foot up in the air, you're fishing into 20 foot of water, your line, there is going to be a bow in your line, but your leader may be off the bottom. When you're ray fishing, you want your hook link pinned to the bottom. So my go-to is the up and over, with a difference. We do use a stop, myself and Phil. It acts like a boat rig then. There's a couple of different ways you can tie it up and over, but this is my preferred method. That way, when you get a fish, it hits the stop knot, pulls the lead, hits the stop knot, and hooks itself. Like you saw on that, I was winding in the other rod there, and my second rod screamed off, and the fish had hooked itself. So that's the rig that does the damage. And as I said, that's 90% of my fishing is done on that. And as I said, the bait, that's supposed to be a medium sand eel. It's absolutely massive. Don't know if they've packaged it wrong, but it's such good quality, and it's an easy presentation. Head and tail through one side, like so. Grab your elastic. Whip it on all the way down to the tail, up a few more times. Concentrate around the eye of the hook so it doesn't snap off, and slip and slide. Get your pennel. 1, 2, 3 or 4 wraps. Just nick it in the top of the bait. Pull out any excess, and here you have it. Such a simple bait, but it's so deadly around our part of the coast. So I'm going to get this one clipped up, get this one out, and see if we can get into another one. Another little bite on that right hand rod. Plucky little pulls. Just beating up another bait now behind you. Just getting some herring ready. It's a nice pull then. Does look a bit doggy like that bite, mind. Inevitably we will get on this mark, as you do everywhere in Wales and throughout May. Very similar bite to the one I missed in on that first cast. There she goes again. Could be a ray sitting on it. Could be a ray sitting on it. Just taking his time to nibble it. Once I've done this bait behind you now, I'll come and wind it in. There she goes again. Might be a bit more than a doggy. Not sure if you saw much of that one, but I forgot to reposition the camera. There you've got lovely little female spotted ray. Up and over rig again, so you've got so much confidence in this fishing for rays. Slightly different bait, the bluey and squid wrap, which again is an absolutely deadly bait around here. So you've got 2 fish and 2 casts. These rays are probably my favourite of them all. So aggressive, beautiful patterns on them. It's a shame they don't grow any bigger. I say about 4 pound is a very good fish. This one, he's only small, so I'm going to slip it back, get another bit, get that herring bait out, and see if we can get some more. start fishing as well and you just sort of sit there and wait in between bites, things like that, it is a good idea just to prep some baits beforehand. Like, they don't take long to do, I know, when you're fishing, but like a couple of squid and bluey wraps there. As you can see, I'm not using particularly big baits today. I'm trying to concentrate on getting a bit more distance and seeing if the fish are feeding a bit further out. And then just say herring, squid wraps, and all the other little bits and pieces like that, just to keep you busy, keep time ticking by, and stay sort of focused. It's easy just to drift off when you're fishing, especially when you've got some stunning views. You've got amazing sunset, but it's just looking swizzle you around. But it's just going out of behind the rocks there, and then that coast behind us. Absolutely incredible. Got the drone with me today, and I am a bit disappointed the wind's picked up, because I would have loved to have flown it all the way across here and just to get like clips of that sunset, but I'll have to wait another day to try that out. Having a couple more bites on our left hand rod. That's just a straight sand eel bait. I'll bring that in a second and send another one out. Just a recent purchase of mine for these mustard scissors, bait scissors. You can get them online, eBay, you can find them, they're at Veals as well. They're probably some of the best scissors I've ever bought. Bait wise, bait preparation is so easy with them. You don't really need to take a fillet in knife if you buy these. Razor sharp and only a couple of quid. Very, very good investment. Anyone out there looking for a good pair of scissors, highly recommend them. So I'm going to get this left hand rod in again now, see if there's a fish on that one, and carry on and enjoying this lovely evening. Could be another ray. Could be a dogfish. And if that's not one of the smallest rays you've ever seen, absolutely incredible. It goes to show that 3/0 hooks, 3/0 hook, single sand eel, no problem at all. And that small fish was giving me bites, and that was one out there a good reasonable distance and on a quite a stiff rod as well. So slip this one back. Cracking bite on that left hand rod here, this one nearest me. Absolutely just pulled round, carried the tip, carried on going. Classical ray bite. Proper classic ray bite. I was expecting it to drop slack then afterwards. I think she's on there, or he. bring it in and have a look. Already. Sometimes you come to the surface straight away, and about 70 or 80 yards out, just straight up. Dive down a little bit now, but I don't think it's a big fish. Don't fight, but when they're in deep water, they can half pull back a bit. Fish either. Managed to beat you on the rock. Just 2 minutes, I'll be back. And here you have it. Third small line of the session, spotted, and I got a dogfish in a pool up there. 5 casts, 4 rays and a dog. Can't complain for that for the start of the session. Another good fish. I give it £6. Taking the bait a bit deeper with a bluey. So get the T-bar out and unhook this one. Pop her in the pool to revive a little bit. Slip it back. So the light's starting to fade quickly, and I'm going to call it a day now. Only been out for 2.5 hours, close to, and I've had the 4 rays, a couple of dogs, and the rods are going again with what looks to be dogs again. Night set in, they usually come out to feed. Been an enjoyable session, scratched an itch that I needed to be done, and obviously completed my slam with those 3 small hides. Hopefully I've shown you how I use an up and over and the reasons why I use it. And obviously you can see it does work with the fish I've had today. So thank you very much for watching. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe channel for more content. Subscribe button, sorry, for more content. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you all soon.